everyone, welcome back to the Las Vegas Urban League Wake Culture Club podcast. I'm Natasha Leasing, the Las Vegas Urban League Program Nutritionist.
And I'm Samaje Bruce, IBCOC and the Las Vegas Urban League Breastfeeding and Breastfeeding Peer Counselor Program Coordinator. What is National Nutrition Month?
I'm glad you asked. So National Nutrition Month is an annual nutrition education and information campaign created by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. The campaign is celebrated each year in the United States during the month of March and focuses on the importance of making informed food choices and developing sound eating and physical activity habits.
Awesome. How did National Nutrition Month start? What's the history behind it?
So initially in March 1973, it started as National Nutrition Week, where members of the American Dietetic Association, which is now called the American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, it would use it as a way to deliver nutrition education messages to the public while promoting the profession of dietetics. In 1980, however, the public was starting to grow interested in nutrition. So in response to that, the week-long celebration became a month-long celebration.
Interesting. So how is National Nutrition Month celebrated?
So during National Nutrition Month, dietitians, nutritionists, healthcare professionals, and educators focus on raising awareness about the significance of proper nutrition and providing the public with reliable information to make informed choices about their diet and overall well-being. The campaign encourages individuals to adopt healthy eating habits, engage in regular physical activity, and work toward achieving and maintaining a healthy weight. Each year, National Nutrition Month has a specific theme that guides the focus of educational activities and materials. Themes often highlight different aspects of nutrition, wellness, and healthy living.
Oh, neat. So each year has its own theme. Okay, what's the theme for this month?
I'm glad you asked again. This year's theme for National Nutrition Month 2024 is Beyond the Table, which addresses the farm-to-fork aspect of nutrition, from food production and distribution to navigating grocery stores and farmers market, and even home safety and storage practices. It also describes the various ways we eat, not only around the dinner table, but also on the go in schools, restaurants, at games, and events. This theme also includes sustainability, for instance, decreasing the food waste from school to work and from home and beyond. The Academy breaks it down to 4 weeks with weekly messages. So for example, week 1, how to stay nourished on any budget. Week 2, see a registered dietitian nutritionist. Week 3, eat a variety of foods from all the food groups. And then at week 4, eat with the environment online.
Awesome. That's absolutely great. And I love the farm to fork aspect of nutrition. I've been wanting to learn more about growing my own foods and stuff at home. So hopefully we'll get to talk about that soon, or better yet, have a guest, right? That teaches us all about growing our own foods. So who has a green thumb out there? You come join us. All right, so let's talk about eating foods while breastfeeding in honor of National Nutrition Month. Eating healthy while lactating is important because one would need to consume an appropriate amount of calories. It's recommended that a lactating person should consume about 300 to 500 extra calories in addition to the normal 2,000 caloric intake recommended outside of lactation on a daily basis. One, because you're burning more calories to produce more milk. Some may find it happy. You might be happy to know that when you're producing milk and extracting it helps you lose some of that extra pregnancy weight, right? That's a plus. Here at the WIC office, we display helpful information about foods to eat while lactating. The ChooseMyPlate.gov shares foods to eat in some major food groups: fruits, vegetables, grains, proteins, and dairy. So let's talk about them. All right, so fruits. It's recommended that a lactating person consume about 2 cups daily. So 1 cup would equal 1 cup of fruit or juice, or half a cup of dried fruit. For vegetables, it's a recommended amount to be 3 cups daily. 1 cup could be 1 cup of raw or cooked vegetables or juice, or 2 cups of raw leafy vegetables. Eat more dark green and orange vegetables and cooked dry beans. For grains, the tip here is to make half your grains be whole grain. 8 ounces daily is what's recommended for a lactating person. So 1 ounce could equal a slice of bread, 1 cup of ready-to-eat cereal, or half a cup of cooked pasta, rice, or cereal. Remember to choose whole grains instead of refined grains. Now, protein, the tip here is to go lean with your proteins. It's recommended that a lactating person consume 6.5 ounces daily. So 1 ounce could consume of 1 ounce of lean meat, poultry, or fish, 1 egg, 1/4 cup of cooked dry beans, 0.5 ounces of nuts, or 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Choose low fat or lean meats and poultry. And for dairy, the tip here is to get your calcium-rich foods. Recommended amount for a lactating person to consume is 3 cups daily. 1 cup could equal 1 cup of milk, 8 ounces of yogurt, 1.5 ounces of cheese, or 2 ounces of processed cheese. Go low fat or fat-free when you choose milk, yogurt, or cheese. Now, some of us did not have such a great appetite after giving birth, and meeting these recommendations can pose a challenge. Always speak to your physician when concerned about your eating habits, and follow your individual dietary guidelines when allergies need to be considered. I would suggest trying to drink protein shakes and continuing to take prenatal or multivitamins until we can get the caloric intake increased day to day.
Oh, okay. That was a lot of great information. Thank you so much. What about fluids?
Fluid. Your fluid intake also needs to increase while lactating. One may notice feeling thirsty while breast or chest feeding, or even after breast or chest feeding. Drinking enough water throughout the day, or have some with you while nursing your baby. Try to limit the intake of soft drinks, fruity drinks, energy drinks, even teas and chocolates, as these may contain added sugars. We must talk about caffeine though, right?
Yeah.
Most lactating people wonder about the consumption of caffeinated drinks like coffee. Once you know that the CDC says caffeine passes from the mother to the infant in small amounts through breast milk, but usually does not adversely affect the infant when the mother consumes low to moderate amounts, which is about 300 milligrams or less per day, which equals to 2 to 3 cups of coffee. So irritability, poor sleeping patterns, fussiness, and jitterness have been reported in infants of mothers with very high intakes of caffeine, about 10 cups of coffee or more a day. If an infant appears to be more fussy or irritable after the mother consumes high amounts of caffeine, she should consider decreasing her intake. Preterm and younger newborn infants break down caffeine more slowly, so mothers of these infants might consider consuming less caffeine or none at all.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming like a fussy baby with all the caffeine and then you having caffeine, all the anxiety, just kind of, it's just one big ball.
A little too much, yeah.
Not too much.
Gotta consider that for sure.
All right. So, are there any food safety guidelines a lactating person should consider?
Absolutely. So we want to keep in mind the general guidelines of food safety and eating healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So things like keeping your hands and the surfaces you prepare your food on clean, and continue cleaning often as you are preparing the food. Keep food separate as to not cross-contaminate. Cook foods to their proper temperature and refrigerate quickly. We definitely want to reduce any chances of being exposed to a foodborne illness while breastfeeding. Nobody likes the stomach bug.
Definitely not. And because you mentioned that, what are some foods that pose a high risk of foodborne illnesses?
Also a great question, Natasha. These foods would be unpasteurized milk, unpasteurized cheeses or fruits, or not fruits, but juices, raw or uncooked seafood, meat, poultry, and eggs, and raw sprouts. At the end of the day, a lactating person should avoid or limit their intake of high mercury fish like king mackerel, shark, tilefish, and swordfish. Consuming high levels can damage the baby's developing nervous system. Oh, and another key point to remember is eating healthy helps your body function as it needs to. Milk production is best promoted with the consistency and frequency of milk removal from the body. So please don't stress about eating perfect to make milk. This is best stimulated by nursing or expressing milk often. We want our lactating families to stay focused on the benefits of breast or chest feeding. We burn extra calories from pregnancy weight. We're saving time and money on buying and preparing a supplement. Nursing allows you to spend time relaxing and bonding hormonally and emotionally with your new baby. Your baby is provided with optimal and ideal nutrition that is 99% bioavailable, meaning it's the easiest for their new tummies to process and digest. Human milk contains the antibody factors that help our little ones fight off viruses and bacteria. Also, we build our baby's sense of security with the physical closeness of skin to skin, eye contact, and the pleasantries of positive voice tones and facial expressions. Eating healthy provides optimal nutrition that supports the growth and health of the infant, as well as providing benefits that support the health for mom and baby.
Oh, that was amazing information. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natasha.
Right. So thank you all for joining us again for our Las Vegas Urban Lakes Culture Club podcast today. We hope you can continue to join us every month.
Till we meet again, stay healthy and safe out there.
Bye.